Yeah.
So, Austin, get your mic on, because we got some questions here. Fez, you want to come take a seat on the couch, too? I want to recap the Austin versus Ratdick versus Fez situation. Because I saw the fight. That much I saw on the Leo and Danny Show Patreon.
Subscribe.
Which is killing it now.
Yeah.
So I understand why the house could, resent Ratdick a little bit after he did battle with one of the house's own.
Yeah.
But I was gone, and I have been staying out of all the Instagram drama that arose from Ratdick, I guess, disrespectfully blowing a big dab cloud into the podcast.
I'll do an impression of Ratdick. You know when he gets into that like fear of success and just starts tanking? It was one of those moments.
Yeah.
I go, good job, man. You're killing it. Next week, we'll probably have RPP and you on again. We're getting a lot of views. Good job. I don't want them to get tired. So just relax with the antics. And he goes, yeah, no problem. And then he's putting he's got the fucking torch on.
But there must have been a warning first before he was heating stuff up with a torch.
Yeah, so as soon as the torch comes on, everybody knows that it's T-minus minute and a half till the cloud. That cloud that is so bad.
I don't like it because I don't want to test positive for drugs right now.
It's possible that you will just by being around that
I
cloud.
think it's the thickest cloud of smoke I've ever seen. In one of my Patreon vlogs, I took him to Koreatown and he did a dab rip. It looked like the SWAT team was throwing a tear gas grenade.
Yeah.
It looked like the inside of the second tower on September 11th, 2001.
Yeah.
It was that thick.
Ratdick will dab one dab, the equivalent of how much like a pretty heavy smoker will smoke all day.
Yeah.
He'll do like a quarter gram at a time.
Which would be awesome if he could afford it.
Yeah.
Well, now he's got sponsors because he's big time, right? So now he gets his wax for free.
I know he doesn't really appreciate, what we give to him, that power we give to him. Dude, we give him too much power.
I haven't heard him once drop the name of the wax brand, though.
I know.
Has he dropped it?
The guy came here and I talked to him afterward and took
that
a picture
sounds awful.
He was a nice guy.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
I just assumed that a guy who's hooking a Ratdick up with free wax is the shadiest guy in Los Angeles.
No, he was a nice guy. And then after the pod, then like a week later, he hit me up with something I thought was really comical. He's like, hey, man, like I'm really worried about like Ratdick and like the decisions he's making in his life. I was like, oh, just now? Or like, this is the general, that's what we're always feeling towards Ratdick. That never goes away. You have to get used to that.
I will say, though, that Ratdick is the tortoise, while at the same time sort of being the hare. Because I just watched today for inspiration the video we shot 4 years ago with him in Joshua Tree, where we tried to get him a job and he got blacked out drunk at the Amazon warehouse and you dressed up like the Grim Reaper. That was 4 years ago. And for all of his self-destructive tendencies and jail stints, here he is, still, relatively ratting it up.
Ratting it up, and his, he's getting better at podcasting too, which is funny. But he's not gone or anything. He decided to spend more money than he needs to put towards rent to give himself a birthday celebration in Big Sur with RPP.
Well, let's continue to talk about, because I am totally in the dark about what happened here. So he's heating up a big rat dab.
Yeah, just let him know that he's just in Big Sur for his birthday. But anyway,
we'll talk about
heating up the rat dab, so everybody gets, when he hits the, everybody gets worried that the cloud is coming, the big bomb, Hiroshima, whatever. Fed happens to be here. Sometimes, you know what I mean?
Fed, the roommate who bankrolls the house.
Yes.
Who might be throat fucking Dino when he's behind on rent.
Hopefully. Now,
gotta get something.
This guy, Fed, he's kind of like the teacher. When the teacher's in the room, you know what I mean? You got to behave a little better. Yeah. Sometimes I've seen those those hits go up in the air here. Austin gets a little annoyed because he's kind of like the substitute teacher. You know what I mean? He's the one that you can take advantage of.
He's the teacher's pet.
Sure. He's
the kid who sits in the front row he grades papers for the teacher. Yeah. But that is the teacher's
there we go.
sister,
There we
right?
go. So in a way, he's like an assistant to the teacher.
Yeah, you're the same thing.
Same idea. But that's the kind of power he holds, is like substitute teacher power.
This is still my house.
It's of course your house, but so that's why I said substitute
technically
teacher.
It's a corporate real estate firm's house.
True. It's just like Ratdick, y'all have like been able to sort of train him, like
he listens
a dog,
to us.
and to listen to you. And Ratdick, like, he's done this thing where we've asked him not to blow a dab inside the house or the studio, and he just refuses and throws like a big fit about it.
Yeah.
And it's like he just needs to realize that while he's in my house, he needs to listen to me and my roommates.
Yeah.
Because, like, you're a guest in somebody's place. And then also, Rat Dick just repeatedly keeps bringing random strangers to my house without telling me ahead of time. And I've told him at least
Are you
5
talking
or
about
6
NBA
times.
Mike?
Yeah, but then before that, it's like random drug dealers from his like weed meetups, and it's
Yeah,
like, bro,
apparently,
you can't
a
bring
wax
these
lord
people to
came
my
by.
house
Wax Lord.
without telling me you're bringing in.
No, and
I've
then-
told him at least 5 or 6 times.
Okay,
to
and
not
then
do that.
Austin, you made it as easy as possible. So did Fed. With just they opened that window and they said, all you got to do, Rat Dick,
Yeah.
is turn your head, and blow the smoke out. And what did Rat Dick do in his fear of success?
Yep.
Shady little way.
I imagine he didn't turn his neck, Leo.
No, he didn't. But look, maybe it was our fault. Maybe it goes back to us, and I'm going to tell you why. Because we did egg a bunch of dudes in the room on here to go get their dicks grabbed by his chick.
Yeah.
He was definitely feeling a little emasculated, and we just added onto it by giving him like, hey, don't blow the smoke here, buddy, you know.
You got a bloody lip from Fez.
He got a bloody lip from a virgin, and who also got just
Talk about a rough
copped
day.
Feel of those titties, dude.
Yeah.
Remember him copping a feel of those titties?
Wow, you really dominated Rat Dick.
How did it feel, Fez?
Dude,
It felt good, kind of.
I kind of
Kinda.
want. Oh, somebody go get damn long neck.
Thank you, Fez.
Fez, thank you. No, I kind of want Fez to call Rat Dick and just kind of talk shit in his Fez.
That
We can feed him
unbelievable.
lines, bro. We can
That
feed
sounds
him-
unbelievable.
I'm not certain he could come up with some wisecracks, but you and I could behind the scenes.
We'll
you
try
know
our
what I mean?
best.
Yeah.
So Rat Dick, I guess, is up in Big Sur. We all
Yeah.
hope he has a speedy return.
Yeah.
I told him, he kept texting me about it, and I told him, like, dude, just apologize to Austin because he was counting on me to be like the problem solver. And I was
Yeah.
like, dude, if you blow a cloud of dab smoke in the guy who pays the most rent's face after he warned you not to
Yeah.
do it,
Yeah.
it's not my. And then a Rat Dick would come and be like, Danny, I heard you're kicking me out of the crew. I was
Yeah,
like,
what?
I wasn't even there. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on? Like, Rat Dick's coming in me. And I'm like, dude, I'm not going to keep solving these problems for you. Just
Yeah.
please apologize to Fed and to Austin. Hopefully he's going to be here next week, though, to talk about the video we shoot this weekend.
It's not even just that, though. It's like he keeps recording all of us like in secret on his phone off camera.
Yeah, I don't like that
And then he's
either.
posting it on his Instagram, and I'm like, hey, bro, my roommate's got nothing to do with this YouTube stuff. Like, you don't need to be posting a video of him on the internet. And then Rat Dick's like, fuck you, I'm not taking it down, blah, 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 blah. And then he'll be like, okay, I'm taking it down. And then he never takes it down for like 2 hours. And then he finally takes it down.
Yeah.
And then he randomly texts me 2 hours later, you know what, fuck you, I'm putting it back up, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah. And it's like, dude, like, I'm just sick of dealing with this, like,
Yeah.